How about now? Can you hear me now? How about now? All good? All right, good, good, good. Can you guys hear everything now? Nice. I tried to remove a picture of Kazuya looking like a bitch that I put in the stream, but I accidentally removed my microphone instead. It's the classic old, Mishima boys mixing me up in real life. So you guys saying that you regret staying up until 6 a.m. and watching the Game Awards? Didn't the voice actor from God of War get up on stage and give an award to somebody and it was all hype and shit? Sounds like it would be worth it to me. Terrible decision. You guys regret it? Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. There we go. I think this is good mic volume. Alright, so I want to talk about the trailer. I see some of you saying that you thought that the trailer was disappointing for Tekken or that it didn't look good, which I'm kind of surprised by. Like, how many of you thought it was good? You gotta understand the Game Awards and the rapid fire method. Oh, you gotta understand the Game Awards to like them. You gotta understand why they're like that. I see, yeah. You thought it was awesome, it was good. Definitely a downgrade from the first showing. Not as good as expected. Thought it was garbage. Game looks terrible. Wow. Too much color. I thought it was great. Damn, we have like a lot of negative but strong opinions. That's interesting. I thought people, because usually what happens is people get moist and erect and they start jerking off when we get news, right? I thought it looked pretty good. One thing I noticed that I think was interesting, you're saying too much color. I think they really went ham with the hit sparks. Like when somebody hits somebody, there's a huge explosion of light and zoom ins and whatever. And what's interesting is, you guys might not remember this, but when we had the first like trailers and stuff for Tekken 7, that was a critique that people had. They said that the hit sparks were too large and like too dramatic. And Namco said that there would actually be an option to turn the hit spark effects down in the options. So you were going to be able to go into the menu and you could have like hit spark light effects 100% or like turn it down to medium or whatever to make it less. And they've maxed them out for this trailer as well. Those options obviously never came, but I think maybe what Namco do is they crank the light effects up in the marketing stage before the game is released to make everything look more dramatic, and really capitalize on the fact that the key market that you're trying to hit with YouTube content is, 14-year-old children with ADHD, right? And then maybe when we actually have to play the game to make sure that we don't have seizures and stuff, they will turn it down. So that's pretty interesting. I think the Times Square stage looked pretty awesome, dude. The Times Square stage, it looked pretty good. 2D is a huge deal. Yeah, I mean, I think we didn't really see a lot of movement side to side in the game, right? We still didn't see a whole lot of 3D movement, which is worrying. There was a lot of people just literally moving in a line forwards in the trailer, which was kind of crazy. But I mean, it's got to be a 3D game. They showed Jin doing a weird like claw move that looked like a homing move that went in a circle like that. I mean, that's got to be an indication that we still have 3D movement, right? New York stage was insane. Yeah, the New York stage was insane. Colosseum, I think maybe that's going to be, either it's the Colosseum in Rome or it's going to be like an arena that is built for the King of Iron Fist Tournament 8, But hey, let's have a look at the characters. We've got like 8 characters revealed so far, right? You notice that they specifically only showcased obligatory roster characters. Yeah, and they didn't show all of them as well. They didn't show all the obligatory characters. There was no Xiao Yu. There was no Yoshimitsu. But, they showed some characters. So let's look at some characters that they showed. So we're just gonna look at, because somebody gave me like some reasonably HD images of the characters. I think this is the concept art or the official art that's gonna go on the character select screen. So this face of Law right here is like what you're gonna see when you go to select Law when you play the game. All right. Looks like Forrest. I don't think it looks like Forrest. I think it looks like Marshall. He looks kind of old. He's ripped. They've made everybody... I think the fetishes of people who work at Namco might have shifted. Maybe they are less interested in banging 16-year-old girls and they want to bang hunky bears now. I think this looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a Law with dragon pants and no shirt, which we've seen like a million times before. He has the arm wraps from, Bloodsport that he dips in, caramel sauce and M&Ms, which is really sick. And then he has the nunchucks, right? So one of the few really interesting things that we can actually like speculate about from this trailer is the nunchucks, right? Because one thing I've said that I think would be like a really cool new feature that you could put into Tekken and it would make like perfect sense and merge well with this game system is one-time use item moves. Similar to Leroy's Cane. Leroy's Cane, I mean, it was a problem when it came out, but it is actually a pretty like cool idea. And you could give like a unique item move like that to every character. You could give a guitar case to Miguel, where he shoots you in the ass like the movie Desperado. Stuff like that. So I doubt that they've taken Law and turned him into a nunchuck-based character, because that would change his entire move list. He would lose one arm and he would have these nunchuck moves. But it looked a little bit like he was doing some sort of cinematic move. So it could make sense that it's either like an item move that you can bust out and use for a little bit, or that could be his rage art now, or his like new super, because you could tell that they've really gone deep on the Bruce Lee like theme with Law again. They're bringing in more Bruce Lee references, and maybe he just pulls the nunchucks out and does that, for his rage art. That could be really cool. It was a rage art, obviously. It could be. But it could also be that he has like some cinematic move where he has them out. You never know. I think Law, I mean, if you like the way he looked before, he's got the scratches from Big Boss on his face right now. He's got Bloodsport arm wraps. He's got the nunchucks. He's deep Bruce Lee right now. So if you're excited about Bruce Lee and Law already, I mean, you obviously like this. I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay. It's not something super dramatic or different, but I think going with black and dark red looks better than brighter colors. And they are going for a very like kind of dark colors and a lot of shadow for the visual look of the game, but then high saturation. Why did they not show Bob? Well, if they had shown Bob, that's all we would be talking about today. We wouldn't look at anything else. We basically didn't see a single character that I play or love, so I have to like nibble at the bones left by other people. But there you go. Let's have a look at a different character. Okay, so this is the funny one. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, man, they really made Paul a fat guy. But when you look at it, it's like they didn't really. But, they've made him a little bit of a biker in the past. And they made him look like... I think they went out and looked at actual bikers for this one. I really like the way it looks. Because it looks a bit goofy, but it's also Paul thinks that he's serious and super cool. And it kind of, I don't know, it makes sense to me. It looks a lot like Paul. The idea of his big hair coming down a little bit like that. There's obviously going to be a customization where it stands straight up, because Paul without that hair would just not be Tekken. Hey, what's up, Prince Shogun? So I think, do you think they'll make him serious? They might. He's supposed to, like, canonically be one of the best fighters in the entire game. Like, he's supposed to be able to, like, beat Mishimas without special powers. Which is why it's silly that he's, like, trying to do backflips and failing and stuff, because he should be, like, one of the main contenders. But I think this looks really cool. But another thing that I noticed about this that I liked is, you see the rope he has on his shoulder? If we talk about, like, these item moves that I'm speculating about, does that look like a lasso or something that he could like use for a move or something? Do you think he's gonna like have a cheesy lasso where he catches Lily and puts her in the back of the van and then drives her to Harada's house for some, you know, tea party? That could happen. That could happen. Everyone would be 2D. We don't know that for a fact yet, but I'm surprised at how every single time we see any footage, it's characters moving like on rails straight forward. So, you know. I don't know. I think the Paul one, he looks fat, but then you look closer at him and he isn't fat. He looks a little bit goofy, but he also looks kind of cool. I like the Paul look. I don't hate this at all. I think he's cool. I think he's cool. What else? Oh, okay. So I don't know if you've heard, but Lars is trash. Please change character. Trash or trashy, right? We saw a new homing particle effect. Yeah, I think we did for Jin right there. It was like red and blue. It was like red and blue. Okay. So I'm gonna float a crazy theory about 2D, 3D in this game, and I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm right about this, you officially need to give me an award at the next Game Awards for like most fucking good prediction, right? You saw when Jin did the new homing particle effect in this game, it looked like one line was going that way and it was blue, and it looked like one line was going that way and it was red. If they completely want to ruin Tekken as a system, one thing they could do is have light indications on moves to show which direction they track. So moves that look red, or you go to that side. Moves that look blue, you go to that side. And they could do that because they want this to be easy to learn and easy to understand, because Namco have been so scared of this game being too difficult to understand for new players, and they're so scared of people being intimidated by movement. That's been like one of the main design philosophies and like edicts of Namco since Tag 2, right? So what if the reason the homing effect has a blue and a red line is to indicate that it tracks to both sides? If that's true, this might be the death of Tekken as we know it and the end of the franchise as far as any veteran player is concerned. Or I could be wrong, it's just like a lighting effect, but you know. That would be so crazy if they use color to indicate where you can and cannot go. Fast chat today, well, you know, people are hype. People are hype and sexy, you know what it's like. I think it might be a thing where they will use light effects to show which way you can step a move, but you would then also have to like make that work consistently, depending on even if the opponent is playing Lily and has the best sidestep, you know, you still have to make that consistent with character models and fat characters and everything. So I don't know, dude. Anyway, let's have a look at Lars, right? So this is the only character that they showed that I have a little bit of experience playing, and they gave him Claudio's clothes. I think he looks much cooler in the current game. I think Lars in 7 looks better than this. This is anime in a way that I'm not very interested in. It's like boring, over like dramatic, silly anime look. This, you know, looks like something from Final Fantasy, and we all know that that is the most embarrassing game franchise of all time, right? But I mean, I guess he's kind of cool. But one thing that is pretty cool about him is you see that he has like his lion badge has like some green jizz in it, and if you look really closely, and you can see in the trailer as well, he's got like an infinity circuit, like a symbol. It looks like an 8 on his shoulder that also has the green jizz in it, and I think it might be that Lars basically has power armor now, and he's empowered himself with green jizz, and that's going to be how he like manages to keep up with Devil Boys and Mishima Boys in the new game. He's like, all right, I don't have these genes, right, but I've got, you know, I've got green jizz in my shoulder. So, you know, it could be something like that. Lars is actually one of the few characters we see like do some moves that we recognize in the trailer, and this is another like Satsui no Seaman. There you go. That's it. That's it. Green jizz. It's the green jizz that shitty character had in the shitty animated Tekken movie. What was it called? Tekken Blood Sausage? Shin Kamiya. He had green jizz. It was this color. So it could be, you know, canonical green jizz. But Lars did Forward 3, which currently is like a shitty move that you get by accident when you're trying to do while running 3, and it launched, and then he did like a very sort of standard Lars combo. He ran in and he did forward 1, 2, 3, and that went into dynamic. He did dynamic 1, his, you know, wave dash move, and then he went from that into silent 1, which is like a combo that you do with Lars right now. One thing that was interesting about what they showed with Lars right there is that there was no real bound or spin anywhere in the combo, but the initial launching hit launched the opponent's legs into the air. And I realized that one thing you could do that would be a pretty cool idea for the combo system of this game, because everybody wants shorter combos, right, is that you could make all the launchers in the game create the spin state on the first hit. And that makes it, you know, it kind of doesn't make sense because you need to have launchers, obviously, that send people into the air. So never mind. That doesn't make sense at all. Who knows? Who knows? Is there going to be bound and spin? Is there going to be bound and spin? Yeah, but Lars looks pretty cool. And as you can tell, he does have green jizz in his tits. And he does have green jizz in his shoulder. We haven't had a tweet from Harada yet confirming whether or not he's got green jizz in his ballsack, but you know, he is Swedish, and we all do, so you know, it's likely. Lars had a manly beard? I don't think he had a beard. It would be cool if he did, though. That would work. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So I think this wins the award for best looking character we've seen so far. I think this wins the award for best redesign. I haven't heard anybody talk about how fucking awesome this looks. People are like, oh, King has blue pants again. This looks fucking sick, dude. This looks so sick. This looks incredibly sick. This is Jack 8, presumably. It looks like he's gone like a little bit retro, like he's less, you know, advanced than he was previously. Or like they've added things to him. He's got cables and he's a little bit more square. The hair is square and looks more metallic. The fingers and everything. He looks fucking scary in this art, dude. He looks scary. Like this is the first time I've seen Jack, and I could see him walk into a horror movie through a wall, and you would like run. If you were playing like a shitty horror game, like the, you know, the Callisto Protocol or whatever, and this guy walked through the wall, I mean, you would just abuse the broken dodge mechanic and then run away, but you'd be scared. He had a weapon too. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So again, I've like had this theory that Tekken is going to start implementing item moves, right? And we've seen Paul with a lasso that he's going to use to catch Lily, and the rope is going to go right above her tits, and it's going to be hype the way they get, you know, deformed. And then we know that Law has nunchucks. We know that Lars has green jizz. But we also know that Jack has some sort of giant fucking railgun that he flies in on. I think the short scene we saw where he flies in on his railgun, we see that, and then we see King doing like his wrestling pose. I think both of those were intros, like before the match starts. So Jack is going to fly in like that. But then you can see him do a move where he like slams the opponent into the ground, and as he does it, I think either the railgun actually impacts from fucking orbit and hits the opponent in the head, or he somehow like materializes it. If it is Jack communicating with satellites and he's got like laser guns that he can call down when he hits people, that is like the coolest fucking idea for where to take Jack next. That's the best idea I've heard since Zaffy and I got a purple jerk-off hand, right? Because we know that the G Corporation or whatever, the Mishima, Hunga Bunga has like satellites with lasers and stuff, and if he can, interface with them and like send down orbital lasers and stuff, or like maybe he loses an arm and he can call down another one and like punch somebody with it, dude, like fucking Iron Man. That would be the sickest fucking thing ever. Now I like Jack. I played a little bit of Jack in Tekken 7. My Jack is like useless. I'm like Emperor rank at best. I can't do any of the Pogger stuff, but if they release like no other characters that I like, I might actually start the new game with Jack, because I like him already. I think he's like honest and cool, and I think this looks sick, dude. This looks super sick. This is officially the best redesign so far that we've seen. I mean, easily. Jack is so sick. Jack is so sick. Bandai Namco has consistently been disappointing me for years now. Well, I mean, Tekken 7 has been out for like 8 years, and they've been disappointing us for those 8 years. Not really. Do you guys remember we all liked Tekken 7 until late season 2? A video that I always go back and look at is my reaction video to the release of season 2. And I remember the first thing I said is like, this is a fantastic day. I'm so happy. I love you guys. If I had time in a jet ski, I would go around the world and kiss and hug you all. Fucking Tekken 7 Season 2. Can you imagine this game becoming even more awesome? And then it all went to shit, Hey, thanks a lot, Noble Demon Tim, for the sick generosity. Any word on Tekken 3 debutantes like Jin, Xiao Yu, Hwoarang, Brian, Eddie Gordo? And 7 DLC characters like Eliza, Julia, Gong, to the second. The only characters we have confirmed I'm going to talk about in this video here, out of the ones you've mentioned, the only one we've seen is Jin. There's no Kunimitsu, Gon, Ryu, Julia. There's no Eliza. There's no Xiao Yu, Hwoarang, Brian, Eddie, or any of those characters so far. But I think we're definitely going to see Brian and Hwoarang. I think we're going to see Christy instead of Eddie. I'm pretty sure about that. Some people are speculating that it's Hwoarang's hand reaching out. It could be. I think it's Lars. I think the hand is Lars, because Lars is supposed to play a big role in the story, but he's not like the chosen one who's going to, defeat Kazuya himself. But he is the one who's going to like show Jin how to do it, and like he says in the trailer, he says Kazuma Jin, and that is him coaching, Jin on how to beat Kazuya. What about Lily? No Lily yet, but it looks like some of the characters look a bit older. I don't know if that's just me or the graphics, but if they are older, it would be sick if, Lily was legal age, because then all of you fucking degenerates in the chat who jerk off to Lily Rule 34, I mean, you're doing it right now, won't have to feel as bad about it. And that would be super sick, because who wants to feel bad when they're jerking off? It's sort of supposed to be about the opposite of feeling bad. It's about feeling good, right? You guys are weebs. I'm sorry, I have a cold, by the way. That's why I'm like coughing and stuff. And I remember when I had my last stream and I was losing and like getting my characters demoted. I'm like, something feels off. I don't feel good. And then when I ended the stream, all of a sudden I had this really bad cold come on and I was sneezing and coughing and I felt horrible. And now I'm better again. And I played last night and I fucking ranked back up and it was cash. Alright, so Jin basically hasn't changed at all. I think if he loses the jacket and he has a dirty wife beater under there, then I think that looks pretty exciting. But he's got a leather jacket, he's got some leather boots, he's got like a shit-eating little angry poopy face, and he's got the same hairstyle and gloves that he's always had. So I think this one is very unexciting. But whatever, right? Looks like less female characters. Yeah, I mean, the only female character we know is going to be in the game is Jun, right? That's the only one we have confirmed. He still has forward 4, yeah, so the game's going to be trashed. I mean, we almost haven't seen anything of the game so far, but we know that it has electrics, which is trash. We know that Jin has forward 4, which is trash. We haven't seen any cool characters. No Miguel, no Bob, right? Come on, man. It might be sick, though. It might be sick, as long as it's not, like, 2D. As long as it could be 2D. Like, as far as we know right now, Tekken 8 could basically be a 2D game. And then you, like, maybe you tap a direction to do, like, a just frame dodge or something, you know. They could do something extremely stupid like that. Fuck, we have to be so careful. Hey, Frame, have you labbed Chloe? No, but I don't have to. I'll kick your ass anyway. The one thing I will lab, Raven, before we play again is that breakdance low. I need to learn what to do against that, because that drives me insane, because you have to look at it for like several seconds as well. Overly designed outfits? I mean, not really. This one is kind of plain. I mean, if you compare this, he's got 2 of the belts that he had on Devil Jin in the current design, and I think that's an indication or a nod to the fact that Devil Jin is merged into regular Jin now, and there's no Diablo James in this new game, because he's got Diablo James's leg, as you can tell. You're mad about the cancel system? Sorry, it's going to depend on like how they do it. The cancel system could be a horrible idea, but it could be sick. You never know. If it's anything like Geese and what Geese does right now, then yeah, it's game ruining. It's game ruining. But hopefully it isn't. In canon, Lily has a crush on Gonryu. Is Kuni the second versus Yoshimitsu going to carry over? Also, my favorite top 3 Bamco IPs are Tekken, Digimon, and Super Robot Wars. Hey, that's super cool, Noble Demon Tim. Completely dispelling this theory I have that all my fans are fucking weebs. Good shit, dude. Well, let's ship Gonryu and Lily in the new game. Maybe they'll have, you know, sweaty tea parties together. Alright, so Jin is like extremely unexciting, and I think the only thing we've learned here is that, thanks again Noble Demon Tim, is that I think Devil Jin is merged into him, and I think the little straps on his leg is like an indication of that, right? Who else do we have? Alright, okay, so this was like the big reveal. I mean, I think most of us were speculating or that Jun was going to come back in this game. If she's going to come back, then I always thought that they would bring her back together with Ogre, right? But maybe not. I think, I'm not super excited about this. The leather parts of the outfit, the belt and the shoulders look okay. But it's just this sort of white and black fucking... I mean, she kind of looks exactly the way she did before. I've seen concept art of Jun that people have made online that look much, much more exciting than this. Much more exciting. There are... people have done renders of Jun where she's like half corrupted by unknown and stuff. I think you could do something so much more exciting. But I think maybe they want her to like... They want us to look at this and immediately think of Jun from like Tekken 2. We're supposed to like... remember who she is. She's supposed to be 50, she looks 18. Yeah, but you know, it's going to be a thing where I think she's... the actual character isn't going to be in the game. She's going to be like Kazumi in this game, where she's like in flashbacks and she like shows up inside of Jin's head, and she's like, my son, you have to, you know, whatever, beat your dad. I don't think she's going to be actually in the game, so this is going to be her from back then, but then you can still play her, right? Like Kazumi. I think Jun is... It's exciting that she's back. One thing that you should keep in mind, though, is if you go and look at the way Jun played in... My son, you have to beat your dad. Yeah, I should be writing this fucking story, dude. If you look at the way Jun plays in Tekken Tag 2... She has one of the dumbest looking move lists of all time, and it looks fucking stupid because she's jumping around like this, like she's she looks like Brian Ferry in the Angel Eyes music video. No, you have, you know, seen that because you don't listen to good music. You listen to fucking Naruto intros on your MP3 player. But she like spins around and fucks around, and it's boring and doesn't look powerful at all. It looks like trash. So I mean, you know how Oscar looks like fucking trash, but then sometimes she hits with a move and it feels like, you know, there's a bit of impact, her power crush or whatever. Jun doesn't have that. Everything she does is her doing this with her hands and going like this. And it looks like fucking trash. So if they want to make this character sick in the new game, they have to give her some cool moves. Because currently she doesn't have any cool looking moves. She has some shitty fucking Oscar moves, and then she has some shitty fucking spinning around moves. It's funny because if you watch the shitty Tekken anime that they released, it was like 3 times in the trailer she does her dumb backflip. Or the handstand. She does the handstand, and then she does the handstand again. And then she teaches Jin the handstand, and then he does the handstand. It was like a 2-minute trailer, and she did the handstand 4 times. Fuck this character. She looks pretty cool, though, I guess. Maybe her bird is her item move. Maybe it turns into a fucking hand grenade, and she shoves it up your ass. That would be sick. Yeah, Jin's pretty cool. Who else is in this game? Alright, of course. So all the Mishima boys are cooming because, you know, Mr. Hard to Use is in the game. Looks a little bit wrinkly. I mean, I guess the jacket looks pretty cool. It's an above average Kazuya jacket. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna sweep. Ow, the edge. You coomed. I need reassurance that Lily will be in the game. You can chill on that. Lily is definitely going to be in the game. I mean, for example, that concept art that what's his name, JB Style created, Save the Date, and it was like art of Lily. Namco love Lily. I mean, Lily and Oscar are like one of the main marketing vehicles for this game in Asia. I think we here are slightly less comfortable with the idea of, you know, banging very young children than the people who make the game. So they don't use Lily and Oscar as much here. But if they do like promotional posters or trailers for Tekken in Japan, Lily and Oscar are always like front and center. And if we showed like last stream, if you buy one of those Bana passports, you can get them with, you know, Lily and Oscar on them. So those characters are definitely going to be in. I don't think you have to worry about that at all. You said that in the comments yesterday. Yeah, but you're completely right. It's completely true. They are... like you'll go into the Tekken arcade in Japan and there's like Tekken and it's just a picture of Lily. And then I was sitting in this arcade one time and I was just playing, and then Nobi came in and he sat next to me and he's like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And he started practicing Lars. And he's like, "Yeah, bye, nazo boy tene." Like it means like, oh my god, I can't remember how to play Lars, lol. And then the official fucking Lily cosplayer who works for Namco, they get like models in to dress up like these underage characters and go and like sit on Harada's lap, and it's not creepy at all. And the Lily cosplayer walked in and she was like standing with me and Nobi, and I'm like just trying to fucking play the game. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, we're gonna have a tournament, it's gonna be super sick. But they didn't have enough players to get the tournament going, so Nobi got up and walked away. Maybe he went to have a shit, I don't know. So Lily, the official Lily cosplayer, sits down next to me on the stool. And she's like, "Hey, do you want to play some Tekken with me?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm going to like play some Tekken right now and then just go to work." Because it was like before work, right? This was when the game was only available in the arcades. You couldn't play it on console yet. And she's like, "Ishoni yano yo, like come on, let's play together. It'll be so much fun." And she's like, I'll be here and I'll cheer for you. I'll root for you." And I realized that what they were doing was they needed more players to get the tournament going. So they sent these like models doing Tekken cosplay around the arcade, trying to recruit dudes into playing in their tournament. Ishoni yano yo. She's like trying to make me play in Nobi's tournament, and I'm like, I genuinely wanted to complain to the owners of the arcade, because I'm sitting here trying to, like, I'm spending money trying to learn the game, and fucking dumb bitches are sitting down next to me trying to, like, talk to me and shit. Shit should be illegal, dude. Come on, man. So I got up, I threw her on the ground. No, I'm just kidding, I would never do that. But, you know, I threw the concept of her rooting for me in some shitty fucking tournament offline on the ground, and I went to work, and I didn't, you know, think about it anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, rolling death credit. I'm like, bitch. So yeah, I mean, I think Lily's going to be in the game, is basically what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Okay, so what do you guys think about Kazuya? Imagine if Ling Xiaoyu isn't in Tekken 8 because she was killed off screen. Can you imagine how her fans would react? I mean, that would not be as funny as... you have to take a character that is like so overused and people think is so amazing, and then they're just like... there's like a one voice line. Brian Fury is dead and he's never coming back because Harada said so in a tweet. And then that's the only reference to Brian in Tekken 8. I would coom. Where did you find the render? This was all posted on my Discord. So I just stole it from there. I think it was leaked on a Korean website. Because it's got like Korean writing on it. Brian dies in the intro. I think Jin dies in the intro. I think what happens is you have that fight that we saw in the first trailer where Jin and Kazuya are fighting in the lava rain or whatever, because, you know, this game is not melodramatic at all. That's the first scene. That's where the game starts. Bandai Namco Entertainment presents frame data for $4. Also this game, and it comes down from the clouds, right? And and then they, you know, fight, and Jin loses. He gets knocked into the ocean. Lars pulls him off and then pulls him up out of the water, and he goes like, Kazuma Jin, you have to beat your dad. And then he remembers his mother, and the fact that he remembers his mother means that he can now remember how to beat his dad, and that's how the story ends. And it's not predictable or poorly written at all. And then, you know, same time, the Iron Fist tournament or whatever happens to be taking place. It would be so much cooler if ocean near lava. Hey, Poochie, there are so many volcanoes near the ocean in the world, dude. That's not strange at all. Lars should speak Swinglish. Well, that's very true. That's very, very true. That's very true. We have injured people. Please help them. Do you think you can beat me? I should just get, you know, one of us... fuck! Exactly. They should just get one of us Swedish dudes in to do the voice for Lars. We'll do it, dude. We'll do it. It'll be super sick. Do you think you can stop me? That's if Main Man does it. That's what it will sound like. If it's me, it's more Gothenburg. Do you think you can stop me, Anna? I think that's what the story is going to be. And I think it's going to be Predict a Boo or whatever. So there you go. I think that's the story of the new game. Very disappointed graphics-wise. Not so much improvement. I think it looked like a lot of improvement, dude. But in a way, I think you guys should... I have a question. Why did Lars sound like a Swedish Stitch? Swedish Stitch? Like me? I'm Lars. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. I can't read your name, but damn, I love the way your language is written. It's so beautiful. But, you know, I think it looked like a huge improvement. Here's the thing, though. If the graphics don't improve much, that's a good thing. And I know that doesn't, you know, I know that blows your mind. Oh my god, how is he going to explain this? But But if you want Tekken 8 to be good, it's not going to be about the story being good. It's not going to be about fucking Jun coming back. Those things, I mean, I don't mind them. They're all like a nice framework for the rest of this stuff to exist in. But we don't know anything about whether or not this game is going to be good at all yet. Because that's going to come down to the game system, the balancing, the monetization and marketing, and the online. Like, those are the things that matter, okay? And if I don't have a single character I like in the game, that makes me sad. But if the game is super sick in every other aspect, then I'll just pick another character and it will work out. I'll play Jack, you know, whatever. I'll play Lars. He's trashy. But, you know, if the game is not like a huge graphical update, all that means is that we don't have to buy new computers. Those of us who can play Tekken 7 with decent graphics on our current computers, we can still use those computers and play Tekken 8. If it's going to like upgrade massively, we might all have to get new rigs, you know, big rigs, over the road Tekken. Yeah, I'll pick up Brian, hell yeah. I mean, if they remove his backsway and make him a balanced character, I'll try him. No, I won't. Fuck Brian. Paul looks horrendous, you think so? I like him. I mean, this is basically, I mean, I have the exact same hairstyle. I have the same build without the muscle, and I think I own this jacket. And I also catch little bitches with my lasso and take them to secret tea parties in the underground lair where I live with Murray and Harada. So, you know, this is basically me. Paul is legit just Ken. I mean, a lot of fighting games, they have the main character who's Japanese, and then they have like another sort of main character who's like a shitty version of the Asian characters, who's always blonde and has red clothes, like Paul and Ken. And it's, you know, so that weebs can be excited about the game as well. Indiana Jones looking badass, hell yeah. This guy likes. Well, okay, so what do you think about Kazuya? We're supposed to talk about him. I think his jacket looks cool. The awkward part with Kazuya is that they really haven't improved his devil form at all, and it looks so fucking shitty, which is crazy, because they gave him this like purple boy fucking mattress look, purple pillow look in Tekken 2, right? And now he still has that. The fact that he has a more like classic devil looking thing where it's not anime, where he has horns like that, and I mean, he should look like fucking Baphomet, dude. If he had goat legs and fucking goat pupils, you know, those long pupils, and he looked like a real demon, that would be super sick. But he's just this really awkward looking purple boy, right? And it looks fucking dumb. So, yeah. But this default look is cool, I guess. If we're gonna like okay, so right now, can we do like a poll? We don't have to do a poll, you guys can just tell me, who do you think is the best looking redesign that we've seen so far? Who's the coolest looking character? I think nothing even comes close to Jack. I think Jack looks at least twice as good as any of the other designs. So far, Jun? Jun? You guys like Jun? Is just your mom in a dress. Oh, we haven't looked at King yet either. Never mind, we have to look at King first. Jack and Jin went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Lars came tumbling down because he's trash. This is cool. I mean, it's classic King. He's got blue and yellow pants, but I think giving him like teal gloves and a bit of you know, feathers back here, it's a little bit more, you know, showmanship because he's supposed to be a wrestler. It also adds like a, you know, some accents. I think this looks good. I mean, it's very predictable, but it's okay. But Jack 8, this is sick, dude. This looks fucking scary. I would not want to fight. He's like gonna grab you with that fucking hand and crush your grapes. And then you're gonna be like that girl in the news blooper who was crushing grapes. Oh, no. Ooh. Ow. When he smashes your grapes, dude. This is by far the best looking character we've seen so far. But, I mean, there's going to be a new trailer. I mean, now we're going to have to wait for probably like a year before we see anything else. I don't mean to eradicate your erections this early in the morning. But there's going to be like all of a sudden, you know, fucking a clip of Miguel looking fucking insane. And smashing somebody's face in, you know, with a guitar. Or maybe Bob just rolling into the competition. Or maybe Zafina fucking mutating like a purple monster. Could happen. But I mean, I'm going to need Miguel, Bob, Zafina, Katarina. Okay, so those are the top 3 that I really want. Zafina, Bob, or Miguel. If I get any of those characters, I'm fucking, you know, I know what I'm going to start with. I'm going to be happy, right? Second tier after that, if I can get Gigas Katarina, that'll be pretty cool as well. Zafina giving birth to the new Tekken trailer. She's dilating. Purple tentacles come out of her pussy, and it's... And it's the final boss. Yeah, because there are so many characters that they definitely will reveal that I don't give like a flying fuck about. They're definitely going to reveal Hwoarang, and I'm not going to give one fraction, I mean not one subatomic particle of a shit about that. Brian. Xiaoyu's kind of cool, I guess. I hope they give her a cool dress. Lillian Oscar, who gives a fuck. Yoshimitsu's gonna be cool. I hope he looks good. Do you think they used faces of real people? No. Do you think Leo will make it to Tekken 8? I think Leo has a half decent chance. I would say I'm 60-40, maybe 50-50. Zafina has to be pregnant. I think so. I mean, the Indian robot monsters have already predicted it, right? Lily and Eliza. I mean, Eliza would be sick. Eliza would be sick. Because the thing with Eliza is, right, she's a half-decent idea, but her, like, outfit and the way she looks is extremely boring. It's extremely boring, right? If they gave her, like, a cool outfit, and, like, this is the other thing. I want her to have goat legs. I've said this from the start. She's from hell. She's not really a vampire. She's a demon. She needs to have goat legs and a tail. That would be so sick. Eliza and Lily family. Damn, you guys are all about the lore. Are you shipping people in the new game? You have your hopes up for Lee. I think Lee has a very, very decent chance of being in. Because he's sort of involved with the story. I mean, Lars is in, so I think Eliza is definitely going to be in. I think Lee is going to be in as well. I think what would be cooler actually than Lars and Jun like empowering Jin to be the final dude or whatever. It would be cooler if they would like get together these really powerful fighters from the tournament, and those of them that are like good and really want to like make a sacrifice get together and they beat Kazuya together. So like Paul's in there, you know, and he's fucking punching him, and then he like punches him into King, and King does a pile driver. And then Master Raven jumps out of the darkness and she fucking slaps him with one of her big titties. That would be so sick. That's what they should do, instead of making it all about Jin. Paul. Don't fat shame. Female Bob. That would be sick, actually. That would be sick. It'd be surprising if any of the Ravens return. I don't think so. Is it me, or could this game be 2D? I don't think it's going to be completely 2D, but it looks like they've done something to 3D movement, and I'm not sure we're going to like it. I don't think we're going to like it at all. I don't think we're going to like it. The only character like I'm interested in playing that we've seen, I mean, I'll fuck with Lars, I guess, but, you know, he's trashy and he looks very anime. But then again, I like Jack, and I like big boys, you know, I like my Gigas and stuff like that. I like Potemkin, so maybe I'll just be a Jack boy. Maybe I'll be a Jack boy. And we'll be jacking off in Tekken 8. Female Bob, you didn't say your mum. Hey, Talon, you just made fun of yourself by spelling the word mom wrong. You spelled it with a fucking U. Bad damage in it, fam. I swear on me mum. Look at you sitting there, fucking playing Leroy and not being in the EU. My spelling is correct. Alright, dude. Whatever. I'm gonna... Talon is British. I'm gonna be playing some Tekken now. And if you want to jump in, I'm gonna give you a load of the old bangers and mash, dude. What do you say to that? Making fun of Steve. 1, 2, 1, 2. You want to try me, Gov? Sweetie? ちょっと切ってくれる？寒くなければ。寒いんだ。じゃあちょっと風速 OK じゃあいいよ大抜粋よここいいよいいよ全然いいよ全然いいよ、Who you using? We'll see what happens. I'll probably honestly play a little bit of Jack and Lars today, because then I know I'm using a character that I will eventually get to play in the new game. He told his GF to pick up some snacks, or he's throwing her out. Yeah, good. Speaking anime yet calls us weebs. No, you're wrong, okay? When I call you guys weebs, and I say that I'm not a weeb, that is because I used to be a weeb, but then I transcended, like Johnny Depp in that shitty movie where he turns into a fucking operating system, okay? I'm a former weeb. You know, okay, so there's gonna be like, when they make a movie about fucking weebs, it's gonna be like Rambo, when they have to go get the former guy. He's somewhere in the jungles of Thailand and we have to find him. He was the most dangerous motherfucker. Like, we're gonna have to go get the biggest weeb of all time. And you walk into the fucking shack where I'm sitting around filleting fish with my fingernails, and you're like, are you Frame Whisperer? I heard you're a weeb. And you're like, we need your help. And I'm going to be like, I left that life behind a long time ago. I haven't heard that name in a long time. And they go, somebody's folding their katanas 2,000 times. The weebs are leveling up. They're cutting clean through cheese. And I'm like, I get suckered in, you know, into saving the world with my Japanese weeb powers. You guys want to play Lars or Jack? They're both Ryujin, huh? Let's get them both to Emperor today. That would be like a sick little goalie goal for the stream. Bob, we'll play Bob too. We'll play Bob. Oh yeah, the other thing that we didn't talk about is the fact that there are like bombs now. Did you see the bombs? Bombs on the stage. Hey, when there are bombs on the stage, are we officially just playing fucking Smash Brothers, dude? Bombs on the stage? King does 4-2-1, so he still has that move. And then he wall splats, I think it's Jack, and Jack slides down on a bomb and he gets a double wall splat. Damn. Germans? This early in the morning? Cut me some fucking slack. All the Germans are Mishima boys too, which is annoying. This Jack looks goofy compared to the T8 design. Hey, that's so true. And it's also fun that I thought this Jack looked so sick when he came out because I thought he was such a big upgrade. And now the new one looks so much better. It's always the Krauts. Here, here. What do you think about is it the female characters don't age? I think it's lame. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and go like, you know, why can't we have middle-aged women in the game or whatever? But honestly, I want to know, why can't we? Why don't they age? Why do they get replaced with a younger version of themselves? Why does Kunimitsu have a daughter, you know? And I know the answer, and I don't want to sit here and talk about the answer because the answer makes me sad. It's because in Japan, the fact that if you're one of the people who really want to fuck kids, that's not considered as strange as it would be here. It's like, you know, we all really want to fuck kids. So how about, you know, we can't do it for real, you know, except it obviously does happen. But, you know, let's put it in a game. Elbow. Man, maybe I'll be a Jackman in the new game. And we'll jack off. Good block. Okay. I'm pressing a little bit too much. Nice. Gotta remember what to do with this character. I don't have any moves. Damn, okay, so I pressed too much and he does back one. That's the matchup right now. That's the match-ronies. Ah, you know, extensions off of down jabs in this game, they're pretty annoying. Nice.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Tracks to that side, which I love about this move. Forward one is sick. Uksam! Uksam! Jack's in Tekken 8, let's go.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't hate the down hair angle, but needed better execution. Do I watch any American streamers? I only watch one streamer, and very occasionally, and it's Eris, and I guess he's an American streamer. Because all he talks about is where to get fast food, you know? Hey, nice. That was nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch streamers at all. And if I do, I watch what they upload to YouTube. Not what they stream on YouTube, but like if Eris uploads something that he's done to YouTube, I'll watch it there. I can't step to that side every time, dude. I'm just going to do forward 1. Okay, giant swing. I'm glad I remember the raid chart input. I don't use the flying unblockable. Yeah, I know, I'm trash. Ooh. That was the most predictable giant swing of all time. I should have ducked it. Ah. Stop partying, dude. It's disrespectful. Maybe I'll party a little bit. Ever thought about that? Nice. Hey, that was pretty nice. Ah! What do you do with Jack? 2 jab to float? 2 jab to float, huh? Okay. I don't know how to punish that. I guess while standing for. Fuck. Just a round completely like gone in the first few seconds because of random hits. That never feels good, you know. That was good though. Shouldn't have tried it. Too obvious. Yeah, I could sit here and play this guy for like 1,000,000 games and we'll probably, you know, go 1-1 the whole time. Maybe we'll do that. You just saw the trailer. Is Jack technically a grappler? There are no real grapplers in this game. There's no grappler in Tekken. It's not something we have. King is in this game and he has really good throws, but he's also good at literally every other thing that a character can do. He's got pokes and punishment and launchers and combos and counter hits and a hop kick and everything else. So I don't think you can construct a grappler who's just good at grappling but then good at everything else as well. A grappler has to be reliant on grappling. It has to be like what they do to get damage. You can play King successfully and never do a single throw. I mean, you shouldn't. You probably should use the throws as well. Dude, you do that too much and it's starting to annoy me just a little bit. Fucking moonsault. Okay. Nice. I don't know how to play this character, huh? That was nice. Sorry, I have a cold. I have to do that thing with my nose. Man, I'm so much slower than him at everything. But it's not my character, it's the way I'm playing. Everything I do is like 5 frames too slow.
Fight.
Let's switch to Lars. He's worse than Jack, but he's at least, you know, got some fast moves. Well played, this Armor King guy. These are the only 2 characters I've ever played that are in the new game. That's making me fucking worried, dude, because I kind of fucking hate both of them. They're sort of trash. Jack isn't trash. He's pretty good. Hey, we got sex bots. That's good. Do you think Paul will be serious? Yeah, I want serious Paul.
New challenger.
You want serious bear pandas? Well, you know, Lei used to be a real cop, but now he's a funny cop.
Ready for the next battle.
Wow, you guys are being hella generous today. Thanks a lot for subscribing, Ghost. Oh my god, Lars is gonna get demoted because he's trashy. Remove Katarina, add Bruce. Leave Katarina in and add Bruce. How the hell does Lars have a positive win rate on Dragunov? That's crazy.
Fight.
Big whiff. I was ducking. You saw me ducking, right? I was ducking and I would have launched it. Okay.
Fight.
Nice step.
Round
Step worked.
fight.
Oh, Dragunov has 2 moves. Dragunov has 2 moves.
Round
Dragunov has 2 moves.
fight.
He has no other moves. He has 2 moves. That's his 3rd move, actually, right there. There they are, the 2 moves that Dragunov has. Nice. Oh god. I thought there was going to be a sidewall shenanigan, so I didn't want to risk it, you know.
Fight.
Gonna turn into a fucking Tyrannosaurus playing against Dragunov with 2 moves. They buffed that move. It still doesn't have a single fucking area of application though. Nice. Alright. I deserve that. Fuck Lars, he's trash. Well played. Drag has 2 moves and 0 mids. Drag has hella mids. Drag has some of the best and most abusable mids ever in the franchise. One guy got crushed like one time on YouTube and then Dragunov had no mids. Have you heard of running 2? One button solution to every Tekken problem ever. Even though Dragunov isn't considered that good in the game, I think his running 2 should still be considered one of the really best moves ever in the game. I mean, what can you do? I mean, theoretically step it, but you like have to. It's so hard. It's like so hard, and you don't get anything for stepping because he runs past you. All right. I have no characters in the new game. Doesn't matter. I'll learn Jack. Eventually. Hey Raven, do you want to snipe? You're just trash you? Good point. Hwoarang needs a buff? I mean, he needs to be removed from the game, and anybody who's ever played him needs to have their skin removed from their body. But yeah, whatever, buff him, you know. He already, you know, kills with a single launch, so you can't make that aspect of him any better. There's another character that kills you with 1 hit. I think this guy like taunts and key charges after literally every round. That's what I remember.
Round 1.
He's also a 4-bar.
Fight.
Nice delay. Good job. Bad punish. Could have killed. Could have killed.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, that would have been so sick too. God, I hate these.
Fight.
No, that would have been the sickest thing ever. Come on. come on, game, just give it to me. I would have turned that into a clip, and then everybody would have coomed, and I would have been a famous streamer like the main man. No fun allowed. Ah, I can't believe I lost that round too. And you're so fucking excited that you can't stop doing dumb shit. Jerking off and fucking special cancelling with your broken ass fucking character that kills with a single hit. Hey, good for you. No fun allowed. Jesus in this game, no fun allowed. Broken counter at low set impact in 2 frames. Okay. But do they have high crush that you win literally for free? Oh, they do. Okay, good. Ah, of course, snake edge like a little bitch. Good for you, dude. That was the least deserved win I've ever seen a single person like ever fucking pull out of his fucking asshole. And if you hadn't been playing literally the most broken character in the history of game design, I don't think you would have dealt a single point of damage to me. But well played. See you in the next one.
New challenger. Get ready for the next.
Should have done a lariat for the final one. When the Bob Infinite happened, I should have done a lariat and that would have probably killed. And if it hadn't, I would have had a 50-50 for the Oki. So, you know, really big. Izgi's broken. And he's one of the most ridiculously overpowered characters in the franchise. It's insane how dumb he is. And it's one of the few opinions I have that like really good top level pro players agree on. He's you have to remove literally everything that he can do. You have to remove every move he's got, like every single one. He can't be able to do a single thing he can do if you want this game to be not trash. But this is Talon, and he's a sick dude, and he's literally British. Let's play him. Okay. Ah, nice. Perfect spacing on that thing. Ah, that's bad. That's really bad. He always gets a death combo on the back, even if it's on the side. You know, we learned that last time. Talon likes to cheat with Paul by getting back turn combos that he doesn't get, but he gets them anyway. Nice. How come your mom lets you have 2 hop kicks? Oh, I didn't know who won that. I didn't understand it for like 2 seconds. I can't believe I ducked! You're such a bitch! Who does Trooper roll, dude? This is fucking true Tekken God rank. Go back to fucking Brawler if you're gonna do that move. Nice. Free death test. Shouldn't exist. some!
You win, I'll fight you anytime.
My English in trash. That's a funny thing to say, dude. My English in trash. Talon, you know, it's funny that you said that you didn't want to play on this infinite stage. I was considering not taking the rematch based on the fact that it was that stage. I completely agree. Never feel compelled to rematch me on that stage, dude. It's the worst.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's the worst. Bobbish. Babu, please don't be the geese guy. Alright, much better. It's Talon. It's not blended properly. Yeah, it messes with the skin of all the characters, and they look like they have like Lyme disease, dude. It's horrible. Everybody looks like blue and zombie-like. This one's much better, but it's got loud bitches in the corner saying things, which is horrible. And you should be able to turn that off, but you know, apart from that, it's pretty cool. Hey, nice. Oh no! He was thinking for a whole second, what's the bitchiest, most like fucking toilet thing I can do right here, and he realized that it was a blue Death Fist, and then he did it. Ah, nice. I get walked so much by Talon. I really get walked so much. I should do more homing moves. That low does so much damage. It's like the saving grace of that low. You know, you never think it's gonna kill, but it does. Ah, I didn't even get hit by it. No way he's gonna fall for that frighten. Ah! And all the bitches of the universe sang out in unison. And fucking the horsemen strode forth. And Talon did the bitchiest fucking demo man in the history of the universe. This is fucking Ragnarok, dude. The level of bitchhood you're displaying makes me think that the world might be ending. Hey, nice Hammer the God spam, dude. What are you, some sort of fucking law bitch? Well played. I always enjoy playing against Law. Or I mean Talon, not against Law. I mean, Law players are generally very bad at the game, so sometimes it's fun to play against them. Oh yeah, throws. Hey, don't remember about the throws, please. Please don't remember about the throws. Please no. took some.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh no. He can totally kill here too because of the brokenness of his character. Yeah, parried that. Stepped it, blocked it, and parried it at the same time. But you know, whatever. Fuck this game. We'll play. Did break it, did definitely break it though, but okay. Oh. Oh, ha ha. No, that's bad. Hey Talon, you know I played King J for the first time ever yesterday. I've never played him before. It's weird. We've been on the European ladder. I guess he didn't play Tekken that much lately. Maybe he got hyped because of the new trailer or whatever. Nice. Your mom's a skank. Well played. That shouldn't do any damage. Fuck this game and everybody who worked on designing. Everybody who's ever played it. Fuck your character and your mom. Well played. And it was funny because we played 3 or 4 times, and after like the 4th time, you know, because I'm a vain bitch, I wanted to know what him and his fans were saying on the stream, like you know, if they were enjoying the matches. So I accepted the revenge match and I went to his stream, and as I entered his stream, I realized that I hadn't successfully pressed the revenge match button yet. I thought I had, you know, so I would have time to go and look at the stream. So the revenge match didn't happen. But like I said, we played like 4 times. And I think I won 3 of the 4 games. And in the final one, I 3-0'd, and it was super sick. You know, he was playing Marduk, which is whatever, you know. He's a great player, and he could probably kick my ass. But, you know, I won the matches confidently. And then they're like, he ran. And King J's like, yeah, run the fuck away before you get downloaded. I'm like, dude, you were hella downloaded before we even started. What do you mean? But it's funny how, like, you play one, you know, I think a best of 3 is, like, more than you can expect of anyone online. It's fine, right? But apparently, no. You have to sit there until, you know, the opponent is happy that they've gotten enough points off you, and then you're allowed to leave. I don't know what it is with people and why they think like that. Kind of interesting. Because, you know, if I really wanted points, the thing to do would be to keep playing it. He's a cool guy, though. I like him. He plays, you know, cool fat characters. It's like a player who specializes in fat characters like Gigas and Gonryu and stuff. That's pretty cool. The high crush, that's crazy.
Round 4. Fight.
Ah. Right, okay. Nice. Shouldn't have tried it.
Final round. Fight.
Ah, so close. That would have killed too. Uksam. Really close, great games. Me and Talon always have really close, great games. Except when he kicks my ass. But, you know, we're not going to talk about that. Two to 300 live viewers on average. Yesterday, King J had 700 viewers when we played. Which is crazy, because that's main man level. I've only ever seen main man get that.
No pain, no gain. Round one. Fight.
Sorry if you're hearing loud noises outside. They're doing construction still. Oh, nice. What a step. Step to down jab, huh? That's crazy. Wow, the ducks now. If he's going to start ducking back to 2, I'm in trouble. Nice.
Round three. Fight.
Ooh! Talon. Nice. I didn't do that. Of course I didn't do that. That's not a move that you do. I should have won that round.
Fight.
Good block. Nice. He's gonna do it consistently now, huh? Okay. Where's the blue death fist, though, bitch? Block punishing the demo mans and death fists a little bit now, though, which is pretty sick. Oh, I'm in trouble. How did he know? Ah, okay. That was the most ridiculously perfect timing I've ever seen. Should have ducked it.
Get ready for the next battle.
The trailer was mid. King J's dope. Yeah, I agree. I really like him. It's kind of surprised that he, you know, said that, but people say dumb shit when they stream, you know.
Fight.
I am Exhibit A. I like saying dumb shit when I stream. It's one of the main reasons I do it, because I get to say dumb shit, and then people have to fucking listen to it. I hate that move.
Fight.
That's what it sounds like. Hey, if you stop overcommitting to Duck's talent, then I'm not going to be able to beat you. So could you start doing that again, please? Hey, that's supposed to be a 1+2 break. Uksam with the clutch.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, that's no way that happened. That's completely impossible because you didn't get the back. The cameraman, like, you bribed the cameraman, didn't you? He bribed the cameraman. That's a really stupid and ugly down jab you did. Fuck you. Well played. Ah. It stays crushing if you do the wild standing one, dude.
Fight.
Ah, that's such a big trade for you. Fuck, I hate that move. Homing hits everything, has all the properties moves. Man, I wish I had some of those. I'm dead. This game is fucking trash, and everybody who's ever played it is a fucking stupid person who eats poopy pants. Well played, Talon. Really nicely done, dude.
Challenger.
What's up, Milk Olenayag? Or Rico, you banned? Where are you banned, dude? In the Times Square stage, there was an ad for Bob Burger. Aren't they gonna get like copyright claimed? Oh damn, Bob Mirror. This could be fun. Because isn't there a show called Bob's Burgers? Hey, Frame, wanna play? Yeah, I'll play Raven. I'm gonna have to play Frana here 3 times, but once we're done with that, yeah, we'll play. Good round.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Nice conversion. That's like a Mishima player conversion. It's like a Devil Jin conversion. Bob is so sick. He's kind of sick on this stage too.
Fight.
Levels of Uksam Unseen. I'll play him 3 times, and then we'll play a bit, you and me, Raven, okay? He does play like a Mishima main. I don't think he is, though. Isn't he like a Williams main? Hey, sorry I laughed. Imagine playing Anna and like Nina. That's so crazy.
Round 1.
Huh.
Fight.
Well, now he's playing the sickest character in the game, so, you know, we can't fault him for that. Are you guys seeing this Uksam? I just want to check. Are you seeing the Uksam? Because it's happening. Fuck, okay. You got lucky, dude. I got lucky 15 times, though. You walk. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Good block. Rage drive.
Round 3. Fight.
I was trying to do up forward 1+2 and I got the power crush by mistake. Is he gonna steal my combo? Ah, nice lariat. He delayed it to make it look like a hell sweep. That was sick. Oh no! Well played.
Round 4. Fight.
This is so sick right now.
Round. Fight.
Uksam! Uksam! 2 bobs? 1 stage? Hell yeah! I love Tekken. I don't say that enough. This game is sick. But you have to dig through 15 miles of dog shit before you find the sick. 2 bobs, 1 stage? All day, every day, dude. I love this. Love this.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice.
KO. Round 2.
Man, Tekken 8's gonna be so good if Bob is in it. Nice. Very good CD1. Oh, what a whiff. You have to do up forward 4 if you want to launch, dude. Ah, nice. Dead. Damn, I got caught by that. Okay.
Round 3. Fight.
That's guaranteed. Oh no, the lariats! He's really turned it up on me right now. Didn't kill. No!
Great. Round 4.
Alright,
Fight.
I'm hyped now. Oh, could have launched. That was scruppy. Lariat. But where is it? Oh no! Hello Sweepu? Hey, that was sick, dude. Thanks for the games. I'm gonna go get sniped by a Chloe player right now. Entrusted with hope.
New challenger.
Kazuya looks so lame in devil form. He looks so lame in devil form. Oh god. All the big boys are out tonight, huh? Hey, I'm gonna win quit on Ducky, Raven, and then you can tell me if it's you or not. Tekken 8 will feature an open world? That would be horrible, dude. Tell us a funny Japan story? Which one should I go for?
Round 1. Fight.
I knew he was going to do exactly that. Because it's like his thing when he plays me. He wants to do ultimate tackles. And throws. Nice, good duck. Good ducky. dang. It was too slow. Hey Ducky, you're a cheating bitch, and I don't think anybody loves you. Well played. Just kidding. Nice ultimate tackle. Yeah, okay. Just let me know when you're done, okay? I did break one.
Perfect. Round 3. Fight.
뭐 한 보스를. She's wearing headphones, she can't hear me.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice.
You lose.
All right, let me know when it's you, Raven. Cause you know. Is it you? EN 4 bars? So this is not you then. Jin Kazama, yeah, she's in Tekken 8. And no cool characters are so far. We've only seen 8 characters.
New challenger.
What about this? It's 5 bars though. You're from Kazakhstan? Dude, I had no idea you were from Kazakhstan. That's crazy. Wow, wow, wee, wow. That's a very nice. Yeah, I don't know why people are excited for June, but it's... Okay, so everything that isn't currently in the game and the exact way that it is in the game will excite people because they all want new things. It doesn't really matter what the things are, they just want new things. That's how people are with video game updates in general, but it's also how people are with Tekken specifically because Tekken 7 is very, very old. Doesn't really have any like news or any updates or anything. So like people have to like, if they want to coom, they have to coom to like speculation and old things and, you know, things that might be news or rumors. So they're like, hey, do you remember there was a character called Gone in this game? Let's speculate on whether or not he will be in the next game. And then, you know, they can at least, what's up, Ducky? Good games. They can at least pre-cum a little bit or develop some blue balls, right? So I don't think people are actually excited about June. They are literally excited about anything that isn't currently in the game. Okay? They could announce Papa John for this game and people would be like, hell yeah. We've been waiting for, you know, since he got cancelled.
Challenger.
Hey, Raven, are you sure you're in the queue? I misunderstood your comment, okay. What was your comment then? Let's read it again. Hey, do you guys want to hear a funny story? I told you briefly about that time I fell into a cave, right? So this is when I think it was like 19 or something, and I was in Spain with, I was just on a trip, and I was with my sister's boyfriend, who is now my brother-in-law and the father of my niece and nephew. And we were on this beach, like in the Spanish countryside. You have these cliffs. They look like the cliffs of Dover, right? They're really like steep. They go down, but you can like climb down. I'm gonna guess this is you, Raven. You can climb downstairs, and you get these little pocket beaches that are nestled in the mountains, right? It's super cool, but you have to walk like up 500 steps to get up this giant sheer cliff, right? So we're there, and we're swimming and stuff. And then when we're after a couple of hours, when we want to go back, we realize that in the side of the mountain next to this beach, there's a giant cave opening where the waves are crashing in, and it looks super epic, right? So we saw some Spanish dudes go into the cave earlier, so we're like, maybe there's something cool in there, let's go. So we go in, and there's like jagged rock everywhere, and it's super slippery, and like if you fall down, you're gonna fucking kill yourself, because it was wet and moist, like Raven when he's playing Chloe, right? So we climb in deep into this cave, and we're like, okay, it looks like there's nothing here, but wait a minute, and I found this little hole. It was like a little hole that was in the deep part of the cave, and it was, I'm just gonna kill this Raven bitch before I finish the story, okay? Okay, he all kicked, I lose. So I found this hole, right? And I'm like, I think I can see some light deep in this hole. Maybe there's like a fucking treasure in there, you know? So I start climbing into the hole. And I'm like claustrophobic, and I don't like small spaces. Like getting stuck in a cave is like my nightmare, so I don't know what I was thinking. But like you go into the hole, and then there was a part where you had to kind of squeeze under and through a thing, but you could come out on the other side. So I squeeze through the gap, and we come out in this like cylindrical cave opening on the other side. And man, you got demoted, Raven. I thought you were supposed to be TGP. Good duck. And we're on like a shelf in this cylindrical, like Coke can shaped cave, right? So we're up on this ledge, and you can look down. Raven, I'm not playing you, I'm telling the story. I'm gonna like look at the screen once I'm done telling the story, and then I'll fuck your ass for a million games. So we're on this ledge, and it like goes down, and there's water at the bottom, and there's light coming through the water, just very faintly. So it's like obviously connected to the outside. So I'm like, that's so cool. So I try and look closer, and I slip, and I fall in, and it was like a 4-meter drop into the water. And because it's connected to the outside and the ocean is moving, the waves were going like that, so you're kind of being sucked up and down and around in this hole, right? So I'm like, damn, this is not good. So I try and climb out, but the walls are all slippery, right, and covered in like mucus, so it wasn't easy to get out. So my brother-in-law, who's up on the thing, he's like trying to like reach down, like climb down halfway on the dry rock, so he can give me a hand and pull me out. So he leans down, and then I just hear him go, fuck, and he slips and he falls over me into the water as well behind me. So we're in this cave, like deep inside a mountain. We're like way inside this mountain, because we went into a big sea cave, remember, and then we found the hole that we started squeezing through, and then we're in this cavern. And we start to try and climb out, but we can't. We waited for like the wave to swell in, so we went up, and try and like grab above the wet part of the rock, but we just couldn't. And we're in there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes trying to climb out, and every time we try, you get tired, and we're swimming the whole time, so we're physically getting exhausted, right? So eventually he says, I think the one way we could do this, because he's a much bigger dude than me, he's a strong swimmer, is I put you on my shoulders, and then when a wave comes in and we go up, I try and push you out of the water as high as I can, and then maybe you can grab up on the dry rock and climb out. So we did that. It worked. I managed to get my nails in the dry part, and I was like not gonna let go, even though it really hurt. And I split one of my nails, and I really got hurt trying to climb up this rock. But I got out. So I get out and I try and go and find help, right? So the first person I found was my sister. Remember, her boyfriend is still inside this cave, right? And she says, "What happened?" And I look down and I realize that I have scratches all over my body, and I'm bleeding from my feet, I'm bleeding from my belly, I'm bleeding from my hands. I had so much adrenaline that I hadn't noticed it. So I'm like, "Well, your boyfriend is stuck in a cave underwater and he can't get out." And she started screaming and crying and panicking. But I found some Spanish, like, surfer guys, and I, my Spanish is so bad. It used to be half decent, but I think I said something like, "Mi amigo es en la cueva, no puede subir, ayudarme." And they're like, "Okay." So they came with me into the cave, and I showed them the hole. I'm like, "He's in this hole." And they're like, "No fucking way, dude, we're not going in there." But eventually I managed to get 2 of the guys to come in with me. And we created like a human rope where one of them grabbed my waist, and then the other guy grabbed his waist. And they sort of pulled me down so I could get his arm, and we pulled him out. And what I said about that, so we got out, and then we went back to the house we'd rented, and we had a pool and everything. And I've always loved, swimming and the ocean and going in the water. It's like one of my main things, because I grew up on boats a lot when I was a kid. I really loved the sea and stuff. But I remember that evening, I like to go for like night swims in Spain, especially at dusk when the bats come out. The really cool thing about Spain is all these cool cities are nestled in the mountainside, and then you have the cave, right? So the bats come down to look for bugs on the beach and all the lights from the mountains. So they fly overhead, and it's this really beautiful, beautiful thing. It's like one of my favorite things about Spain. But I jumped in the pool, and as my head went under the water, there was a pang of panic that I've never had before, where I wanted to get out of the water and wanted to get over the surface. I didn't like that because I didn't want to be scared of water, and I didn't want to be scared of swimming underwater because I really like it. So I had to, for a couple of weeks, force myself to go underwater and stay calm and hold my breath and stuff, because I just really did not want to lose that, But it was a pretty traumatic experience, not gonna lie. Fuck you, Raven, get owned.
Round 2. Fight.
I almost died anyway. Oh, I was going to lab your cancerous lows before we played again, Raven. I forgot. That's important. Hey, sorry about the ass kicking I just gave you right there, but don't take it too seriously. It's just a shitty game. And the next one is already on the way. Tekken 8. Neither of these characters will be in it, so we might as well, enjoy it while it lasts. Uksam. How do you learn languages so well? I don't know if I learn languages so well, but I think the way people tend to learn languages is wrong. I think what a lot of people do is they look at books and they try and remember and understand grammar, but I think it's very complex, and when you try to remember, as they say in Japan, they don't say learn a language, they say remember a language, which is completely the wrong approach because you can't. It becomes very daunting, and it feels too large, and it feels like something that's going to take you years and years and years to achieve, but your brain is amazing at puzzles and problem solving. If you expose it to the same problems all the time, then your fucking neurological pathways will realign to where you become better at that thing, right? It's like a survival thing. So you expose yourself to the language in varied and interesting ways. And what eventually happens, I think, is you start to build an understanding subconsciously. And when the understanding is subconscious, then you don't have to then you don't have to think, oh, what's the grammatical rule here? What word am I looking for? It just happens, and sometimes you don't even know why you know something. That's why when you ask somebody who's a native speaker of a language, you know, why do you say this in Swedish? Why does it work this way in English? What they will usually say is, I don't know, I've never thought about it, because they're a native speaker of that language. They've completely mastered it, but not by learning it. By having their brain learn it for them, you know? So I think when I taught English in Japan, that's what I try to do for my students. I try to teach them things that sorry, I gotta focus up just a little bit here, because this dumb bitch is almost winning. He won. You know, talk about things and like problem solving and if you can. Okay, so when you use an example I used to use was when an English speaker who's like proficient uses or un in front of a noun, we don't think about whether the grammatical rule, you know, is it a vowel sound or whatever. We don't think about that when we choose the or un. We know instinctively, without thinking about it, which is the right one, right? And that's what you're aiming for. That built-in sort of sense of things. Another thing I did was, like, when I started learning Spanish, is I learned how to pronounce Spanish before I knew any words. So then I could just fake talk Spanish to people, which was kind of funny. Even though I didn't know, like, you know, what any of the words meant, I could pronounce them quite well, and so I could fake it until I made it, you know. I'm panicking to a lot of raid shards against Raven today. I really hope I win this match, because then I'll be 3-up, and that'll be super sick. Oh, that's a big whiff. Fuck my life. How was learning Japanese for me? It's a long process. It's like you become fluent, and then 6 months later you realize that there's a completely different level of fluent, and now you're doing something different, and then it changes again, and then it changes again. Spanish pronunciation is the easiest ever. I don't know, dude. Maybe. Depends on, you know. I think depends on what your original language is. I think Japanese is easy to pronounce for Swedish people, for example. They have no sounds in Japanese that we don't have in Swedish, but I studied at school with a lot of Thai and Vietnamese people, and damn, do they struggle with pronunciation. Even like, because I was in like the top class at our school with the advanced students, so some of these guys had like studied Japanese for 5+ years, almost full time, and they were super good. They could read and stuff, but they couldn't say all the S kana. So sa, for example, if you put 2 dots on that, it becomes za, like a Z in English. They really couldn't do that. It just became J. It just became ja, ja, and ja. And they also really couldn't say chi or cha. That also became G and ja. And that meant that sometimes, even though they were quite proficient users of Japanese, they couldn't make themselves understood. I think it's about what language you have from the beginning as well. That's such an important counter for you. I think that's the single most important moment of our match so far. Unless you spaghetti the combo, which you did. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And man, sick stream today. We talked about Tekken 8. We played some games with Babu. We had a sick mirror with Fran and Williams. I'm moist and erect. Don't know about you guys, but I'm about to fucking bust. I'm going to come, you guys. I'm going to come. I'm playing with Brian. It's hard to do. I'm going to come, you guys.
Fight.
Hey, nice. Oh, nice, Duck. I thought I had the back. I didn't react to the fact that I didn't have the back in time. Lucky.
Round 2. Fight.
I mean, never falls for that, ever. I guess that's kind of impressive. Oh, don't do CD1. He's immune to highs, don't you know? Yeah. Getting spanked right now. Why does it say 1 win? I beat you 3 times in a row, didn't I?
Round 4. Fight.
Nice. Well done. Fortnite has the best fighting characters like Chun-Li and Geralt. Jerry the Wizard? They put Jerry the Wizard in Fortnite? He was in both Soul Calibur and Fortnite, huh?
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oh god, no. Good launch. You're learning, huh? I don't want you to learn, dude. I want you to suck ass. It's easier when you do. Don't duck! Why do I sometimes get the back, but sometimes I just magically don't? Is it because the game is bad? Alright. I have a cold, okay? That's my excuse. Hey, that hop kick should not crush highs and lows and have full screen range. But don't let the psychological damage set in. That's how you lose. Yeah, broken. Fuck. Remove that move. I've never seen anybody get so lucky, ever. Nice key charge. Hope your mom has an accident. Just kidding. We'll play. I ducked it. Come on, man. I ducked it. You saw me duck it. You saw me duck it. Don't fucking have a single final little fucking dog shit ass hit at the end of that doesn't exist. Come on, man. You saw me duck it. Alright. Game's fucking trash, dude. Wish I was playing Street Fighter 6. Well played. You're not bad, the video game is bad. Exactly, this is what I always say whenever I lose. I'm not bad, that wasn't my fault, and the game is bad. It's a perfect explanation to every single loss I've ever taken. It's funny to me that there are fighting game players who really seem to believe that. I don't think they actually believe it, though. I think that's how they cope. I think it's how they cope. It's how they cope. Are we 3-3 now, Raven? Man, I don't want to play you anymore, though. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired of it, because you do the breakdown slow, and I hate it. Oh, come on, man. That's the entire fucking round as well. Completely inescapable fucking spam. Like, and it's the entire round. Stay calm, though. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I tried to play Tekken for like 1 second, and that was the worst idea I've ever had, because this game... Tekken is, weirdly enough, not very conducive to the game being played. You're supposed to pick cancer, and then play like cancer. And then that's how you win, right? Yeah. Pick cancer, play like cancer, suck 15 dicks, do a key charge, do a taunt, suck 5 more dicks. That's how you win in Tekken. That's how you win in Tekken, dude. Never try and play the game. Never, ever play the game. I mean, for a second, never try to play the game. Don't try and interrupt anything. Don't try and step anything. Are you fucking crazy? Movement in Tekken. What do you think this is, Tekken? Don't try and like do a back turn throw because it sounds like a good idea. Don't ever fucking do that. Because what happens is the game breaks, shit rains from the fucking sky, Harada bangs your asshole, and Chloe hits you with a fucking death combo. That's what happens when you try and play this game. Treat it with nothing but contempt. Pick cancer, play like cancer, win for free. Tekken got Omega in 2 fucking minutes, dude. Punish up forward 3 with up forward 4. Which one is up forward 3? Oh, the hop kick? Yeah, I could try that. You know what's interesting about you, Raven? You suck fat ass at this game, right? But your timing is crazy good. And it's also like, you know when you abuse the same 3 things and you never adapt or think a thought or make a choice because you don't have that ability as a human being, usually what happens is a player adapts to you. But it's like impossible to adapt to. I think it's because your character is that cancerous. Nice taunt. The fucking range. Okay. Stay calm. You can beat him. Just stay calm. He's trash. Stay calm. He's trash. That string is... Okay, don't talk about the string. Never mind the string. Just beat him. I'm dead. Okay. We're being a little bit too funny for your own good right there. It's not like I'm going to turn this around, but you know. I might. Good block. Too much damage. Way too much damage.
round. Fight.
Okay, I did the Larry just a little bit too late, and he gets a free round for that. Look at that damage. He gets a free round. If I do the exact same thing, but I time it wrong by 1 millisecond, this character gets a free round. Because this game was made by Namco, and they don't play Tekken. They just sell it. Oh boy, do they sell it. Boy, do they sell it. Uksam. 1 HP comeback. Well played, Raven.
Get ready for the next battle.
The strategic move is to maximize testosterone between matches. How would I do that, though? Do you think Alex Jones or Joe Rogan has some good supplements I could be suckling on right now?
Round 1. Fight.
You also never duck, which is weird because, you know, I guess you don't have to, right? Because all of your moves automatically duck. Hey, good point frame. Why would the fuck would he duck when all of his moves have eye crush and low crush and mid crush and a backswing blow? Why would you ever like do movement when it's just built in into this trash ass game?
Perfect.
Uksam.
Round 3. Fight.
That fucking counter hit. Oh my god. High crush, infinite range, death combo on counter hit. Oh, double. Okay, so you can't even parry the low. It's literally a safe blow. Okay.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
No! Don't think about it. Didn't happen. Don't think about it. It's now impossible to win. He dealt infinite damage by having, you know, being lucky and panicking. But, you know, don't think about it. Don't do too lows. Don't do too lows!
Final round.
Don't do too lows.
Fight.
He's gonna do the fucking wall spam now. He's gonna do the breakdowns low. He's gonna do all the dog shit. Don't think about it. Just deal with it. Don't think about it. Oops. I'm getting so lucky. I'm Lucky Bob today. It's the inverse of what usually happens. Usually I play better, but Raven gets lucky. Now Raven's playing better than me, but I'm getting lucky. Fucking Lucky Babu. He's all like, 1, 2, I'll fight you anytime. Raid chart spammer, hell yeah. I'm getting my Tekken prowess up by spamming raid charts. I'm going to raid chart, you guys. I'm going to come. Hey, this game's sick.
Round 1. Fight.
I mean, how is this even legal? We need to get the fucking United Nations on this, because that was the spammiest stream of continuous fucking diarrhea ever in a fighting game. There's an inescapable infinite for literally infinite damage, right? Nothing I could do. I love when he says that. Nothing I could do. It's bullshit. Nothing I could do. They don't do that move, dude. It's for bitches. I can't believe I keep messing up that break. Oh, that's a wall splatting mid. Fuck this game. Yeah, whatever. This entire match just got pooped on because you hit random times with random shit. Game's trash. Yeah, do a hop kick. It's broken. Well played. Oh, you crushed that for no reason, even though the move you use doesn't have crush properties. That's pretty sick. Rage Art spammer. I'm gonna get so much rage usage that I'll get my prowess up, and then I'll be a famous streamer like King J and the main man. Okay, game's trash. Went under my down for one. Game's trash. Game's fucking trash. Hey, look at the game. It's trash. He gets that entire thing for free by counter-hitting with any part of it, which means that the strategy when you play against Chloe is this: stand still, suck dicks, and lose. That's the play. Well played, Raven. The Rage Art is a punish on that. Yeah, I figured. That's not why I did it. I didn't know he was going to go into back turn. But I realized as it was happening that it was going to be a punish, yeah. Armor move, yeah. I mean, you're so obvious. I don't know why I can't just beat you, because you're so obvious with everything you do. Is it because I'm Angry Birds? Probably. Oh, did you plug again? Okay. Trash move. Trash move. Trash move. Trash move. Embarrassing trash move. Embarrassing trash move. The embarrassing trash move. Parry that low perfectly, unambiguously, perfectly parry the low, perfectly parry the low. He's got anti-low parry software from Russia. Okay, ducked it again, perfectly. Doesn't matter. Chloe wins. It doesn't matter. He did perfect things perfectly. Doesn't matter. Chloe wins. Why? Because she's more cancerous. And this is a game about cancer. The Chloe, or the Talon committal duck. The Talon duck. The Talon duck. Can't believe you're still doing it, dude. Holy shit. Trash. 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 Uksan.
Final round. Fight.
Uksan. Uksan. Well played. I only say well played when I win. Don't ask me for shirt. What is that backswing blow on block? It's safe, dude. It's safe. It doesn't launch, it doesn't do anything, so they let it be safe. Minus 14, no dude, it's safe.
Round one. Fight.
You love abusing her throw, huh? Is it because you're a virgin? Fuck the fucking two throw, the fucking backswing, the fucking back roll, the fucking armor move, dude. All the dicks in your ass forever. If I ever have my own company, that's what my like written motto is gonna be. Okay, when he does a double, it's a safe low and you can't block it. Right, okay. Good game, man. You suck ass. Okay, that's completely free. You cheated. Fuck you. Luck. Do an armor move. Ooksam. Ooksam.
Round four. Fight.
You can lariat that, you're supposed to, but you know, get it wrong by a millisecond, you lose the round. Is that the definition of bad balance? I think it might be. Definition of bad balance. Shitty character that can win with a single hit.
Fight.
Oh no. Ooh. It's really impressive, Raymond, that you do so well with Chloe, because she really is bad.
Ready for the next battle.
You can fuzzy duck the double and block the mid. Wow, I am not going to be able to learn that in this match, but I will definitely do it in between streams. Double is not a problem. What about the lucky, though? What do you do about the lucky? What do you do about the lucky? Because he doesn't do the double unless he wants to mix the lucky.
Round one. Fight.
God, that counter. Look at that damage. That's already more than the combo should do total. Luck. Complete luck.
Round two.
Spamming out lows.
Fight.
Ooh, I hate it so much and everything about it. I hate it so much. Please. Oh god. Oh god. My heart. Hey, main man Sweet started playing Dead by Daylight. No reason to watch me. Real main man's on. This is Boar. Play Lars. Finally.
Perfect.
K looking a little bit better now.
Round four. Fight.
Doing better now. Gucci sweater now. That's one of my favorite Biggie bars. He's so funny, dude. He's like the funniest dude, Biggie. And my actual favorite bar is when he goes, hello, hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Shaniqua. Yo, call back, I'm busy. Spoilers, he isn't. He just woke up in the song. Need to see this 60-minute analysis of the trailer. We just kind of talk shit about how Lars is trash, but you know, go for it, dude. Please launch double. Is double launch punishable? Hey, thanks, Talon. It's not launchable. It's minus 13. I think he's lying. Let's try the launch. Let's try the launch. I think he's lying. I think Talon's right and Raven is lying. Oh, it shouldn't have hit me because I walked it, but you know, maybe it's a homing move. That's a launcher. That would make perfect sense if this game was trash, and it is. So it does make sense. Can I get a Nuxan in the chat? Okay, it's not minus 50. Too far away. Bad range. He's gonna do lows.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh no. We'll be right back after these messages. Ooh! Gotta be careful so I don't get copyright struck by a rip. I have to say, ooh! I can't say boo! I have to say, ooh! I don't think he's got that one yet. Oh no, I think I swung. I did. Rage Art spammer. Fell for that for once, that's weird.
Not bad. I'll fight you anytime.
Art is art, so why focus on the artist's lifestyle? I don't know what you're thinking about, but still hate that character. You mean Chloe? I still dislike playing against Chloe, but I think Chloe is a pretty these are my honest thoughts. A rhythm-based dancing character is a very decent idea. Chloe is poorly balanced in the sense that she's very bad. It's a very, very bad character in this game. So Talon is like a super mega Chad for doing so well with her. If I demote him, you know, he comes back and he's TGP in like a day again, okay? He's very good. But the character is also extremely poorly balanced because it's a bad character, and then she randomly hits you with hitbox magic, and you lose an entire round worth of health. Okay, balance isn't only about like one end of the balancing scale, right? It's not about balance being bad in one direction. Chloe is an example of balance that is like completely off because the character is bad, but the damage is way too high. It's like a deeply, deeply flawed character design, right? Those are my honest thoughts. I think I want them to bring her forward, update the design to be less annoying, and make her launchers do less damage, re-emphasize and emphasize more the rhythm-based mechanics that she has. Shouldn't just be in the super and the punishment. I think it should be like, she should be littered with just frames. Rhythm-based just frames, right? And when she does them properly, which should be hard, she should be good, and when she doesn't do them properly, she should be worse. And she should honestly be one of the... She should be one of the hardest to use characters in the game. She should be really hard to use. Because she should be based around rhythm-based just frames. So you should have to be like really good at that to be able to play her. That's... If you want to make a rhythm-based dancing character in Tekken, that's what you do. You don't put in like a cat bitch with a back turn launcher that does 1 billion damage. That ain't it, chief. Good block. Good shit, spamming up the power crush like a fucking 6-year-old eating dirt at the fucking playground, you dumb little bitch. Well played. Let's play one more, Raven, then I'll go and do some other matches, maybe some other characters. And then, you're such a contrarian, it's addictive. Well, you know, why else would you watch me? Someone just asked if rappers pretend or not. Pretend to do what, though? Bobu voice is sexy. Yeah, that's true. Bob has a sexy voice.
I hope you're ready.
I hope you're ready.
Round 1. Fight.
Did I do it right? Okay, so you can actually while standing one in that scenario, and you can while standing one the back turn, which means that you can launch it. That's pretty sick. Oh! I was trying to run into the appropriate range to back to that, and then I ran into the actual effective range of the move, like a scrub. Oh no. He's winning that now because of the spacing. That's the only thing. I'm doing it right, and just the spacing is wrong. Okay, yeah, you got lucky with a dumb move. You can't play.
Round 4.
Fuck you.
Fight.
Ah, he stopped. I think that might be the first time you've ever stopped attacking since I've ever played you, Raymond. Nice shit doing it, baiting a raid shark. Well played. I'm gonna go play against some real characters, but well done, dude. I think we were pretty evenly matched today. I wonder who won the most games. Did anybody keep score? That was some sick bobbage today. I'm super happy about the fact that my cold is getting better and I can play again. You guys want to play some Negan? He got demoted too. We got to get him back up.
Oh my goodness!
Akuma is better than Eliza. Dude, this guy is like speaking Captain Obvious truths in the chat. You guys should listen.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hey Ghost, did you are you that guy who subbed to me earlier? Hey, good shit being a Russian Brian. We love Russian players and Brians around here. We smooch them right into their little buttholes.
Round 1.
Really iffy 4-bar though this. You can already feel the lagaroni. Hey, I blocked hatchet kick. I think that might be the first time I've ever done that. Ever. So that's good. Good parry. Oh god. Oh, one frame and I could have turned it all around. One frame. You gotta stop doing hatchet kicks, dude. Did you like the walk? I like the walk. I think I win. Yeah. That was a sick walk.
Not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
Yeah. You could see him panic into the rage art before I hit with that move, so I should have predicted he would panic into it again, because you could see the first frame of the rage art activating. You could see it activating. Hey, what's up, Max Forrest? Want to see some 2D Tekken? Or did you say 3D while it still exists? Yeah, people are really worried about the 2D thing. I think I am as well. Because we haven't seen anybody sidestep anything so far. They need to release another trailer where somebody sidesteps something. Otherwise, we might be in what we in Japan refer to as Bigu Traburu. That's how you say big trouble in Japanese, by the way. You're welcome, weebs. Hey, you're a giant skank who spams dumb dog shit. You can't play to save your life, and I hate your character and your dumb little thing on your head. Fuck you, well played. Let's go again. Want to see some 2D... You meant to write 3D Tekken, right? Is he gonna run like a fucking tiny bitch? Okay. Nice, Brian. You just... Hatchet kick, throw! I don't have anything else. Come on, back one. Let's go. Alright. It's just a Brian. It happens every day. It happens literally every day, a million times. He's the only character in this game as far as the community is concerned, so, you know, it's not like you're ever going to get to play anything else but Brian. The occasional Devil Jin who isn't even joking about the fact that he's picking that character. But, you know, what's a better move? It drags Wild Running 2 or Brian's back one. Drags Wild Running 2 by 16 magnitudes. They're not even in the same category. Dragon Running 2 is, I mean...
Get ready for the next battle.
one button solution to every situation ever in Tekken. It's launcher, pressure, fucking poke, fucking oki, fucking wall, fucking everything, and you can't do anything about it ever. And Brian's back one is just a good plus on block mid that shouldn't fade back as much as it does. But you can like that move. You can step and walk. You can step and walk the back one. They're while running two. You might as well fucking suck on dicks and apologize for trying. You feel mixed on Jun? Yeah, she looked boring as fuck. She looked boring as fuck. And remember, like, her move list in Tekken Tag 2 was dumb looking. Like, she didn't look cool or feel cool at all. It was not a fun character to look at or play in Tag 2. So they're gonna have to come up with something. You know? It's Ducky. I wonder if he's gonna abuse throws.
Round 2. Fight. Not cool. Round 3. Fight.
This damage is going to be balanced. Check it out. Nah. Ducky has a great Noctis. Ducky has a great everything. Ducky is like he's the best Swedish player I've played. He's out of practice now. He just doesn't play a lot of Heihachi, I think. I don't know if he's a tournament player, but he's the best Swedish player I played. The other Swedish boys that I played, the only one I haven't played is like Emperor, and apparently Emperor is even better. But Ducky is like, you don't want him to show up with a character he's comfortable with, and then he starts trolling and he goes for the psychological damage, right? Which is one thing, you know. But then if he turns that off and he starts playing, then he mutilates. Ducky's so fucking good. There are like a couple of streamers out there where you like play them and you realize, wow, this person is like has like powers. I feel like that about Medusa as well. He's not like, you know, I mean, he's a very well-known streamer. I don't know if like people realize just how good he is at Kazuya. He did it just enough times for me to catch on. Won't kill. That's annoying. Negan's sick too. Sick characters in this game. Feng is an influenced bitch for small babies, but you know, Negan's sick. So you get to watch one sick character today. Some. I finished it. Shouldn't have. Oh, nice sidestep hop kick. I didn't do anything, but you know. Come on, man. bad.
Not cool. It's over.
Nice. That's launch punishable. I wanted to go for like a random hit with it. It was like the only way I could think of killing right there. Broken. Broken.
Not cool.
Yeah, ducked it perfectly and you got ass fucked. But, you know, get lucky and get a free launch because the game is trash, you know. If that's your thing. If that's your thing. If you want to get lucky and just win with dumb trash, then, you know, you do you. I'll be over here playing real Tekken and Talon.
Not cool.
Oh, nice snakeage. I'm embarrassed to be playing Tekken against you. Nice snakeage. I'm embarrassed to be playing Tekken against you. I'm fucking ashamed to be human because we're theoretically the same species, dude. Nice snakeage. Well played. Talon's super sick. I mean, he plays some influenced bitch characters like Leroy and Feng, but he's super good. Tekken has great characters. Yeah, there's like 4 good characters in this game. It's super sick. All the rest of the characters are overpowered bitches, though. Just so you know. Honto! 私も終わろうかな、じゃあ。どうアタックよ。本当？ Oh, you did a mid. I didn't expect that, but it was the bitchier choice, so I guess I should have. Oh, good walk. Oh, what a mess up by me. Pretty sure I broke that. I guess not.
It's over.
Nice. Fuck that shoulder. It's game ruining fucking trash. Signature move of Feng. Good for you. Suck a dick and fucking get some real moves too. That aren't win buttons, huh?
Final round. Fight.
Big combos. Didn't hit me. Oh, it's a homing move. It did hit me. It hit me. My girlfriend finished work, Talon, so I'll play you one more time. And if you have any shame in your body, you'll give it to me for free. You'll just stay on the fucking ground apologizing for picking Feng. But then I'm gonna go eat some lunch and hang out, you know. Drink some water, man. Yeah, I should. Look at that. Tekken like a champ. Hey, that's a pretty fun joke. Do you have any other material you want to try on us, dude? That's a broken move, huh? Never realized. Thanks for showing me, Talon. Cool snake edge. Oh, nice hop kick. That was, I'll give it up. That was half decent. I mean, for you. Yeah, you shouldn't have done a mid right there. It was the wrong choice, which is why I didn't deal with it properly. Because it was the wrong choice and I did the right thing, so, you know. Lemon squeezy. Oh, didn't punish! I'm such a scrub. Okay, could have launched back. That shouldn't be guaranteed. If it is guaranteed, it might not be. To be fair, it might not be. It might not be. Broken move. Oh, what a whiff. I'm the worst Tekken player in the entire universe. Good shit, Talon. Doing a big combo. Be a man and do a small combo, okay? Yes! Yes! Fall into my trap, little boys! Fall into my trap, little boys! Get stabbed. Get stabbed twice! Get stabbed twice!
You win.
Hey, great stream, you guys. Nice and short, 3 hours. I think if I keep it 3 hours, it's tighter. And we spent 1 hour talking about how Tekken 8 is going to be trash. So that's cool, too. Really well played, Talon, as usual. I think your Paul is sharper than your Feng. I think your Gigas is sharp enough that it's like out the edge. I can look at your Gigas and I cut my eyeballs. You love the streams. Hey, Mr. Ninja Freak, I love you showing up for them. I don't say this enough, but becoming a streamer and content creator for this game, it was like a dream I had, you know, for a really long time. And then I started doing it, and it's like, you know, it's a dream of mine that's been fulfilled, which is huge, you know. It's huge. Tekken 8 is going to come out. We have trailers for it now. It looks dumb, which is great because Tekken's always been dumb. It looks sick, which is great because Tekken is occasionally sick. There are no cool characters in it yet, you know. Hey, what's up, Alexander Powell? Of course I notice you. I notice you all the time. You just have to write funnier shit. I read it all, dude. I read it all. You know, no cool characters. Lars is in it. He's trash. Jack is in it, and he looks super sick. The character by far, I think, is the coolest now. Is Jack. But, you know, I suck with Jack. So if I start taking in with Jack, all the Jack boys who I've been jacking off for years are going to be super sick. And I'm going to suck ass. I'm going to need Miguel. Sorry, I still have a cold and I'm burping. Excuse me for burping. I need Zafina, I need Miguel, I need Babu. And if I can't get them, I'll settle for a Gigas or a Katarina, dude. You know, put some sick characters in the game. New item moves, who knows? Is the game 2D? Who knows? But now that I have like a channel and a computer and a microphone and you guys, when Tekken 8 comes out, I can be like a content boy and just chill. And it's going to be a new Tekken game for the first time in a decade. And we're going to go to practice mode. And I'm going to look at this move. This is so fucking broken. Fuck this move. It's going to be great. It's going to be so sick. I can't wait. It's going to be so sick, dude. And then Harada's going to get, somebody's going to say, hey, I don't like this new character you made. And Harada's going to jump on Twitter and go, fuck you. Don't shit down. Don't shit up because you'll get shit on the ceiling. And don't ask me for shit, you know? Yeah, Alexander, it's going to be so sick. It's going to be so sick, dude. I might upgrade my equipment specifically for that game. And I mean, if it has half the lifespan of Tekken 7... I mean, it might have more, but if it has half the lifespan of Tekken 7, we're looking at like 3-4 years of just jerking off in the Times Square stage, doing fucking cancels and being 2D. Green screen, hell yeah, we'll get a green screen, we'll get a blue screen, you know. Orange screen, you know, we're not bigots around here. Orange screen. Roger, hell yeah. Oh, if they put Roger or Alex in the game, that's the character I'll start with. No joke. I love them. And I think Roger is actually a weird intersection between Gigas and Bob. Because he's got the wave dash. He's got kind of the lariat. He's got his 442 is kind of crazy like the lariat. And then he also has like giant swing and stuff and throw cancels. If Roger and Alex show up, I might start the game with them. Unless there's Bob, Miguel, or Zafina. If one of those three show up, then it's them. And if not, it's Roger. If it isn't Roger, then I guess I'll have to play Jack. But, you know, whatever. What's the music I was playing on stream? It's the Unreal soundtrack. No green screen, green lightning. Yeah, we'll do that too. We'll have orange screen, green lightning, blue balls. And we'll come looking at Tekken. I'm going to... I lost it. Wait. Can't do the impression anymore. I'm going to come, you guys. There it is. There's the Arnold. I'm going to come. I'm playing Mishimas. It's so hard to do. Alright. Sick stream. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Lots of love. Big dicks in your ass.